And now,
breaking news.
Ahoy, the news.
News
from the Weird
Wire.
News from the Weird Wire. The Florida job. Scuba suit wearing man robs restaurant. The word scuba is actually an acronym for a self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. For one man, it was also a self-contained underwater stealing apparatus.
Ever been in a scuba suit or a dry suit or
Nope.
what's? They're hard to get into.
Yeah. According to the ABC affiliate WFTV, Florida's Orange County Sheriff's Office is looking for a man accused of robbing a restaurant and swimming away with the cash in a scuba suit. He swam up to the Paddlefish restaurant, which is located aboard a steamboat. It's kind of cool, huh? Stowed his scuba gear, entered the manager's office, forced employees to close their eyes. Close your eyes. He stole between 10 and 20 grand. He then allegedly retrieved his equipment, dove back into the water, and disappeared into the murky depths of Orange County. They're looking for him right now. I hope they're not looking in the water. He's not there anymore. That's a good idea.
I'm a little surprised that a restaurant would have 10 to 20 grand in cash just sitting there in the...
Right. I got this. He was an employee or he worked on a service company. Like he knew that on certain days of the week, because they're paying for freight or whatever. What is there? Is there slot machines on this? That is a lot of money for a restaurant just to have around one day.
Well, if you're buying a bunch of fresh fish.
Not both. Seems kind of odd, doesn't it? More to that story. And that sheriff's department, they're very skilled. They get a lot of experience. They'll figure this one out. As all sheriff's office. Cheating is just a stone's throw away. The world of competitive stone skipping has been sullied by cheaters.
There's a, quote, world of stone skipping.
Yeah. Sure is. I've always wondered. There has to be. How many people think they're the greatest skipper? Rock skipper. And I suppose some people don't, but most males from 2 to 92 will try and throw a stone across and skip it across the water.
But at 2, it just goes splash.
You still try. It's that natural, I want to throw a rock in the water. It happens. And I'm happy to know that there is a championship that we can say. However, this is Scotland, Scottish island of Easdale. So what they're doing, they're just rounding them. So basically, you bring your own rocks.
Well, that just is asking for cheaters.
Right. So I think it should be as all rock skipping on the lake experiences. You have to pick from the rocks that are right there on the shore.
Well, yeah, I mean, there should be a draft.
Yeah, just
It's like the NBA All-Star game. You get to pick your rock first. If you're the number 1 seed, you get to go to the lake and you say, I want that stone.
You know why they wouldn't allow that in America? Zebra mussels. I mean, you are taking a rock from a different place.
No, I'm saying you'd use rocks that are from there. But if you're the number 1 seed in this rock skipping competition, you get to pick first.
Oh, I like that idea. Well, apparently they don't. But they are checking some rules. They call it stone doctoring. Make them as circular as possible. They had shaped it so that it was perfectly circular and fitted. They got a 3-inch measure organizer, so like a little thing that your stone's got to pass through or be as big as. So, but the offending participants admitted and apologized for the ruse and were disqualified, and they did not compete. So maybe, perhaps, there is a world champion still out there. But however, who wasn't cheaters?
How much prize money do you get where you need to cheat at skipping stones?
Well, I think of all the prestigious, best at being the best skipper, rock skipper across the lake. I mean, that is worldwide. Not in the desert, obviously, where there isn't but large bodies or many bodies of water. Like up here, we would meet a lot of more people that would say, "Oh, I've skipped a rock 42 times."
Speaking of 42, this rock skipping championship has taken place at the island of Aysdale, or whatever you said before, for 42 years.
Wow, you see how serious it is?
There's literally dozens of people on the shore watching this, too.
Yeah.
Dozens.
Oh, yeah.
Not hundreds or thousands.
Oh, dozens?
Dozens.
Are you kidding me?
There's like nobody there.
What? It needs to go national. Worldwide. International.
27 different countries were represented at the World Stone Skipping Championships.
It just needs to come to America. That's why it's poorly attended. Who wants to go there?
Well, all right. According to the BBC here, entrants chose their own stones, and judges use that measuring device to make sure that they're no bigger than 3 inches.
Mm-hmm.
And then evidently they get to keep their stone and go back in the cover of darkness and start manipulating said stone. Well, that's a bad idea, too.
Yeah.
Choose your stone, throw it right now. Yeah. Problem solved.
It's like how you do it right here on the banks of shores across so many bodies of water here in Minnesota. You move along, you find a rock that you can skip.
They literally have 3 5-gallon buckets filled with stones, and you just pick yours. And then keep it long enough that you can go and manipulate it.
Give me a little grinder.
It says there's 2,200 people that showed up for the weekend.
Well, pretty good. There's a lot more people that could think they could skip a rock across a lake.
This event raises money for charity. Raised €15,000 last year.
Nice. See, at least they have a purpose. They're good people.
The population of the town where this is held? 60.
Ah, so that's a pretty big deal, that town, too. I'm telling you, if you had a competition like that in America, you'd have to have multiple qualifying locations. I mean, what skills do you have to have? Anybody could say I'm pretty good at skipping rocks. Now, if you were in a desert state or a state that doesn't have to say that, people might be confused. But up here, you say that, people know exactly what you're talking about. And our last story, cows interrupt morning commute. Moo. Drivers in Sherwood, Oregon. Sherwood, Oregon. Do you think there's a forest?
It's Oregon. Yes.
Sherwood Forest. It's kind of funny, huh? That's what I thought of right away. They had a reason. We hear this all the time. Somebody's cows got out.
Well, this was the whole herd.
Yeah, according to the Sherwood Police Department. Blocking local roadways. They had a amusing start to their shift this morning. The Sherwood Police Department writes in a punny Facebook post. Community members called this an emergency after seeing multiple cows cruising through the neighborhood and blocking the roadway. Dubbed the hashtag Sirloin Squad. The cows caused utter mayhem after breaking through a fence. Officers and community members worked together to steer them in the right direction. The post concludes the cows were picked up by their owner and are back safely behind barns.
All police department employees, I'm sorry. I'm going to lump you all together. You all try too hard when you're writing social media posts.
Pretty good. So I wonder, on a situation like this, too, they get a bunch of officers. Look, I'll go on this call. I'm on my way, already there. Everybody's like, I don't want to do that again. It couldn't be that hard. Wrangling up some cows.
All right. Police don't use 10 codes all that often anymore on their radios.
Yeah, what is it?
Sheriff, Chief Maston, any police officer listening right now, please tell us what the 10 code is for loose livestock.
Yeah. But there is no more 10 code.
Well, they still say 10-4.
Well, that's because you got to. Well, they always say a lot of 4625. I'm amazed at how the dispatcher can understand the officer.
Well, I am actually going to need to 10-100 soon, so.
162425. 8.1. That's what they sound like when you have, they're standing around, they got their radio on, and they're like, and then they'll get on and go, P685. They got it down. I like cops. They're cool. That is news from the Weird Wire.